Last video, we covered the absolute basics of navigating the file system using pwd, ls, and a few other commands. Today, we're going to take the next logical step, actually manipulating the file system and creating directories. We will cover how to create directories, create files inside them, handle hidden files, and safely remove what we don't need. Let's jump into the terminal. Let's talk about creating folders. In the terminal, folders are called directories, and the command to make one is mkdir. So let's make a new directory called workspace. And you'll notice workspace is also created in our finder. These refer to the same folder. So now let's cd into workspace so we can start doing work within it. And now that we're inside our workspace, let's create a couple of files. The easiest way to create an empty file is with the touch command. Let's create a file called notes.txt. So touch notes.txt. The ls, and now we see our notes.txt is in our workspace folder. But there's an important concept you need to know: hidden files. So what about hidden files? In Linux and Unix-like system, any file or directory that starts with a period or a dot is automatically hidden from standard directory listing. These are usually configuration files. So let's explore them. If we ls -a in our same workspace directory, notice we show more items than just notes.txt. This dot and this dot dot always exist. Dot refers to the current directory. Dot dot refers to the parent directory. We can also make our own hidden files. Touch. I'll name this .config. Enter. And now, if we ls in workspace, config doesn't show. It's a hidden file. Starts with a dot. But if we want to show it, we can ls -a. Now we see the file .config. Simple enough. What if you want to create a folder structure that is multiple levels deep all at once? For example, a project folder with a source folder inside it. If you try mkdir project source, the terminal will give you an error because project directory doesn't exist yet. To fix this, we use the -p flag, which creates the parent directories as needed. So let's try it. If we want to make directory project/source, we get this error. Project, no such file or directory. So what this is saying is our project directory doesn't yet exist, which is true. But what we can do, mkdir -p, which will create the project directory and any parent directories necessary, /source, and now we have no problem. We have our project directory. You can double click in the finder here, and we have our source directory. And we can also ls, so we see project, we can cd into project and ls, and now you see the source folder. And now to get back, we can use that dot dot hidden file, cd dot dot, we go from project back to workspace. Now let's talk about cleanup. How do we remove things? If a directory is completely empty, you can use rmdir, short for remove directory. So let's create a directory, mkdir, might want to click on that, mkdir temp. Notice our temp folder, and now we can remove this directory with rmdir temp. And notice it's gone. If that folder has something in it though, it's a little bit more complicated. So let's try rmdir on our project folder. It gives us an error. Our directory project is not empty. So how do we resolve this? Well, we can use rm -r project. And I'll tell you what this does. Remove is more generic remove. This will remove files or directories. This -r means recursive. So inside this project folder, delete everything that's within it, including this actual folder or directory. So let's try it. We ls, and now we have no more project folder. And notice it's gone from our finder as well. They're the same thing. That covers the core fundamentals of creating and managing your files and directories, handling hidden configurations, and using flags like -a, -p, and -r to modify how your commands behave. Practice these a few times until the muscle memory kicks in. In the next video, we'll start looking at how to actually view and edit the contents of these files directly from the command line.